just simply entered a competition on the Hardy Grays website for this.
I did, yes. I might have done it at night time, or I wasn't even sure. I know I did the competition, but I wasn't even sure at the time of day I did it.
because Lucy, bless her, who runs the website, phoned me up and said, as a prize, would you have a day's fishing? And I said, yeah, I'd love to, because obviously guiding is one of the things I do, especially here at Kingfisher. Wow. And so I knew nothing about it at all, apart from whenever we made contact about 3 weeks ago, and I got an email from Lucy saying the winner is Sam, and can you give him a ring, which is what we did. And then I asked Alex and Paul here at the Kingfisher if we could have a couple of nights accommodation as well, because it's a long way to come, isn't it? You don't want to
200 miles exactly.
Yeah. So it's worked out well.
And the weather for 1st of November, look at it, it's fantastic.
1st of November, honestly, it was 14 degrees this morning.
It was 17 degrees on my way here, which was unbelievable. That was the outside ambient temperature, and I thought, I can't believe this. the last day of October, and we're looking at 17 degrees on the temperature.
A day like this, you just have to be fishing, don't you?
You've got to be.
You've got to be.
Yeah. Especially on a famous venue like this. I mean, I've read about it, I've watched John Wilson fish it on his TV shows, and it's and that's a really big fish on double
Wilson never caught anything as big as that, that's for sure.
It's almost like Mick Brown when he went after sticklebacks when they were on the British rod race. I don't think they had minnows on the get that line from down the back. Don't go down there.
Don't go down there.
He wants to.
Most of your fishing, I mean, what's nice about this from my point of view is most of your fishing now is carp fishing, but you just wanted a day, well, just brushing, because obviously you fish like me all your life, but it's just nice to brush up on different things, isn't it?
Well, it is, because I've got so much water available to me now that's not carp fishing, so this is a fantastic learning curve for me for when I get on the rivers close to home.
Well,
I've got the River Wye, I've got the River Ribble right on my doorstep.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you're beautifully placed for river fishing up in the northwest. As you say, I mean, the Wye is a place that I spend a long time on. And it's great for me because I'm also today the Hardy Marksman range. We've got 1 or 2 new float rods, and so it's lovely being able to try those out. And you're on the ultralight bomb rod. We've had 1 or 2 nice fish actually, haven't we? We've had some reasonable roach, some fun with pike, some good days. We managed to lose a big chub, which was a shame. That would have been nice, that, wouldn't it?
It would. But this time?
Oh, there's plenty of time. The big debate is whether we go for lunch or we carry on fishing. I think that's the...
It doesn't matter. I don't normally eat breakfast, but I had breakfast this morning.
I'm a bit disappointed with this swim, actually, because we were doing so well in it, and now it's just dried up a bit. But you're getting on bites on the tip, aren't you? And,
oh, yeah.
And we did lose a really seriously big chub, and I'm keeping thinking, well, perhaps a big chub will come back.
Well, I've had 3 species. I've had a chub, a little chub as it was, with a big mouth.
Yeah.
I've had some nice roach and a dace to boot. So.
And we've had a bit of pike action to boot.
And lost one of me roach to the pike, reeling it in.
And
poor thing.
There is not the biggest Wensum roach I've ever caught, but at least it's a beautiful Wensum roach.
They're lovely.
And even that size, I mean, on a very glorious, it's looking like a very nice float rod, this, and the centre pin. On a day like this, with a nice bloke, you can't say fairer than that, can you?
No, and that tip keeps curving round.
That tip does, doesn't it?
That tip's going to wang over in a minute.
Beautiful little rods, those.
They are. Fantastic piece of kit.